Hello friends, welcome to this video. So in this video we will look at a package inside React.js which allows you to drag and drop your files, and it will show you live preview of the file and the size of the file as well. So this is actually the application. Very simple example. We have a drag and drop interface. Either we can click or drag and drop your files. So we can select these multiple image files. So you will see one by one. It will show you a short little preview of the image that you selected, then the file name, and then the size of the file. Also, we have a remove button as well if you want to remove this file. So it basically shows you a list of files. So I have not styled this interface. I'm just using the simple example. You can style this using Bootstrap to actually look good. So then we can remove any file as well from this. So the package name is React dropzone. So if you go to this npmjs.com website and just search for this package, which is React dropzone. So this is actually a simple HTML5 drag and drop package inside React.js. Almost 3 million weekly downloads are there. So this is actually the command here. So I've already installed this package. So now to get started, just make a simple functional component, and right here at the top we need to import the use dropzone hook, which is available inside this package. So after this we need to have some state variables, first of all, to keep track of how many files are selected. So this will be a simple use state empty array, and then for keeping track of any error, so error set error. So again use state. So we have these two variables declared. So this is the files and this is error. So now in the interface we just need a simple section where we allow the user to drag and drop the files. So now to initialize this package right here, we will be using this in the curly bracket. So inside this diff section you will simply write here dot 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 and get root props. So this is actually a function right here. So this function will be coming from this package. So just get root props, get input props, and also is dragged active. So all these three properties methods will be coming from this package. So we just need to use dropzone and initialize this drag and drop library on drop. So this basically means that we are accepting the files to be drag and drop, and here you can accept any sort of extension of the files. So here you can mention which files you will be accepting. So we will be accepting images, PDF, Word document file, text file, and here you can even provide the maximum size that you will be accepting. So this will be 5 megabytes. So I will just, it's this number is in bytes. So this is essentially 5 megabytes. So we have initialized the drag and drop library by providing these three properties, and then we are getting these methods which we can directly use in the actual HTML. So in this way you can initialize this. In the input field we will be having this get input props method, and then inside this we will actually have the paragraph where we will allow the user to drag and drop the files. So we will have this property is dragged active. So if this property evaluates to true, in that case we will be changing the text to drop the files here. If the property is false, in that case we will say drag and drop files here, or you can also click to select files. So if you refresh your browser, you will actually see So it is saying that on drop is not defined. So this function that you see, on drop, so we do need to define this function. This function will execute as soon as you put the file in the interface. So we just need to define this function. It's a callback function. So on drop, and we basically use this use callback hook. So this callback function will have the files that you select or rejected files. So if you just refresh your browser, you will see this heading right here, drag and drop files, or you can click it. So we can select the files. So you can see the console log statements. Let me just put some files right here. So if you open your browser console, you will receive this array, which will contain all the files that you selected. So with the information that they have, you can see file name, everything. You can see the information, the size of the file, the name of the file, the type, it's a PNG image file. So all sorts of information is available to us. So now we need to display this in the browser. So you'll simply first of all set the error to nothing. And this rejected files also comes because if the file is not accepted, then it comes under rejected files. So we can even display that as well. Simply if the rejected files are there, in that case we will display a simple message that your file is too large or is of invalid type. Or in the else block, if the file is valid, in that case we will set the files to the accepted files, and it will not be dependent upon anything. So just write these square brackets right here. So this completes this callback function. Now we can display these files which the user will select. Right after this, we can have this files length is greater than 0. In that case only display the files in the, we simply have a heading. This is your uploaded files. So we will use the map operator, and for each file we will actually have a li tag. We will be giving a key parameter to the index, and inside this we will show the property of the file. So we will basically show, so if the image type is an image, then only we'll show the image. So we can show the image in the image tag. So we can attach the source parameter to, so here we'll be writing a simple function where it will show the short little preview of the file. This is your file name, and we will basically style it. Just give it a image of max width of 100 pixel and a max height of 100 pixels. So now we need to define this function which will actually generate a simple preview of the file that you selected. So this is generate preview. So inside this function we just need to display the image. So it will be comparing that if the file is an image, then in that case we need to return the URL. So url.create object URL. So this will return the base64 code of the image. So if you just refresh your browser and select a series of images, PNG or JPG, so it is saying that the file at line number, so this file will be coming as an argument to this function, so we haven't passed it. So you will see we are passing it. So once again refresh and try to select a series of files. So you will see the images preview will be displayed. So now you can even display the size of the image, the file name, all sort of information. So just after this, in the paragraph, you can simply say the file name like this, and then we can even get the size of the file by the size property, and we can get it in kilobytes by dividing it by 1024. So if you refresh your browser now, you will see the file name and the size as well. You will see that. For each file that you select, you will see the file name, short little preview, and the size of the file as well. So this is actually the library React dropzone. You can integrate with any project that you are building. If you want to receive files from the user, it's a great way by which you can receive it. Either they can drag and drop, or they can select it from their file system. So thank you very much for watching this video, and do check out my website as well, freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of free tools regarding audio, video and image, and I will be seeing you in the next video.